I hope everybody's out there playing their new Tekken games. Tekken 8 just came out earlier last week, and everybody's super excited for it. As we've talked about plenty of times on our show, it's really seriously one of the best fighting game franchises ever made. So I'm a big fan. I've collected them all. They're all great. It's all good. I'm a big Brian Fury guy. That's my dude. So yeah, just late last week, something arrived in the mail for me, and I did not yet get a chance to open this because I wanted to share it with everybody out there. But yeah, anyway, so this is the premium collector's edition of Tekken 8. Like I said, didn't open it yet. Really excited, but I just wanted to share this with everybody out there. So let's dive into this thing. So yeah, anyway, box is relatively small. Seen some collector's edition boxes that are a lot bigger than this. So I know they're packing a lot of stuff in here. So let's take a look here real quick. All right. It's like Christmas morning. It's like Christmas morning. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. All right. Normally I do this on a table. We're gonna try this a little bit differently today. Um, yeah, here we go. All right. So this is the box. Ta-da! All right, very good. Not particularly heavy, which is good because I'm tired of getting these statues that are really super huge and big and heavy. This one I think is relatively on the smaller side, but it's really cool nonetheless. So can't wait to share it with you. Give me a second here. We're gonna gingerly open this thing up. As always, if you guys know me, I really try to, treat the boxes really well. I don't like to rip into them and destroy them. This particular one, we got the little slipcase thing going on here, so we're gonna take that off first and foremost, get that out of the way. Um, yeah, it was only single sealed on there, so that's cool. It makes it easier for me. Yeah, let's get going. All right, so top of the pile here. First thing we see is the game. It's always good to have. I opted for the PS5 version. Um, just have all these games on Sony consoles, so figured, hey, what the hell, easy peasy. So we got 32 playable characters for now. I'm sure they're going to tack on more later. uh, Revised gameplay, all the kind of stuff. I was on the beta test team for this, and from what I saw, what little I did have a chance to play, it really looks great. It plays great. So yeah, I'm excited to dive in. The next thing is all right. Download code for some Tekken 8 content, so that's always good. What are we getting here? Digital content for something. You know what? I think I put it in the description there what we get. So DLC, the content gets you, I think, some avatar skins for some of the characters. I mean, if that kind of thing matters to you. So I think it's Kazuya, Jin, and Jun. Oh, they all get like some avatar skins or something like that. So that's cool. Let's see. Oh, character cos. Oh, also I'm reading off the other screen here. Gold suit pack. Okay. Yay. Gold suit pack. I don't know. Sounds cool. All right. Uh, Steelbook. I got the metal case here for the game. Whenever I get Steelbooks, I always swap them in. Keep these in my collection here, and then I save the old original case. But some of these Steelbooks look absolutely incredible. Like this one, the art on there, it just really looks awesome. In fact, let's open this up a little bit because I think it kind of creates sort of like a panoramic shot here. Yeah, so that looks awesome. Yeah, pretty happy about that. It's got like a metallic reflective thing going on there. That's always pretty cool. So yeah, pretty dope. Pretty dope. I'm impressed so far. Uh, ooh, Tekken 8. Cool. That's just like the little box insert there. It's no big deal. Place that over here. All right. So we have an FCC notice for the statue. Um, the reason why the statue it plugs in and lights up. There's a backlit element to this. I don't want to say backlit. It's got like an LED thing, and I'll show you in a second. It's kind of hard to describe, but it looks really cool. So being as it's an electronic device, the FCC has to put a warning slip in there about it. So, all right, let's dive a little deeper here. All right. Okay. I see the big ticket item here. So let's dive into this. So they kind of clamshelled this all together for me here. So I'm gonna have to kind of figure how to dismantle this without causing a giant mess. All right, I'm gonna lay it down like this. Try to pull this apart ever so carefully. All right, so the first thing, they had this sitting on the top here. We got some Tekken trading cards, I guess it is. It's got some, player stats on here, or character stats. Let's take a look real quick. Let's open this up, see what we got. These are probably likely all the same. I think everybody that probably got this set got the same cards. But we have Jin Kazama, Kazuya, uh, Jin Kazama, Lars. So basically, like your main characters. I don't think there's 32 cards in here. It can't be one for every player. But we got Nina Williams, Ling, Claudio, Asuka. Yeah, so there's and Jin Kazama. I think that's back to the beginning. Okay, yeah. So those are the ones. What do we count off about? I don't know, 8, 10, 10 cards, something like that. I mean, they're like baseball card size, maybe, roughly somewhere in there. So kind of cool. I don't know what the purpose is. It's just got kind of like their stats on there. You can kind of see that what's going on. It's kind of, like a little bit of like a fighting bio, something like that. It's kind of cool. A little upset, man. Why didn't they have my man Brian Fury in there? That's my dude. That's who I main. But it's all good. All right, we're gonna continue to gently open this thing up. It snaps together. You can see this thing. They didn't tape it or anything, but they kind of like, you know, pressure inserted the thing. So it's kind of like we got to like punch out each one of these different areas here. All right. So let's stop there for a minute because I think I see something else. All right. This is kind of cool. All right. I'm digging this thing. They got some kind of like collector's coin here. It's like goldish coin, right? Not gold, but gold-ish. Okay, so it's two-sided. One side, there you go. Ooh, pretty neat. It's raised. It's got raised surface to it. Very very cool looking. I'll probably display this, on like a little coin stand or something like that. But yeah, both sides there. Got a little bit of graphics going on. It's got kind of like an arcade token kind of thing to it. Yeah, because on the back here it even has it's got the arcade stuff going on. Pretty neat. And then front again, got your Tekken 8 logo. Got the boys duking it out. It's all good. So cool. All right, put that aside. And this, you got this little black bag here. Whatever could it be? What could it be? All right, let's see. Got some kind of goodie going on in here. What is this? All right. So this little velvet pouch here. Put that pouch aside. And inside we got Leroy Smith's ring. So there you go. If you're looking to cosplay Leroy Smith, that's his actual ring that he wears in the game. It's kind of cool. It's like a brick design going on there. So yeah, Leroy Smith, if that's your dude, this is what you should get. It's like a silver in color sort of thing. I'm actually gonna put it back in the bag. I don't want to tarnish it. I probably will display that too. It's kind of cool, unique. It's a little conversation piece. But yeah, for all you Leroy Smith cosplayers, famous and not so famous, that's probably for you. Pretty cool. All right, now here's the last big item here. This is the one that's driving up the price of this thing. So we got ourselves a little USB power cord because, of course, nothing comes with like a regular power cord anymore. This one's USB. It's a USB-C cord, for powering this thing on. And in two different pieces here, we have this statue. Check that out. Pretty cool. I'm digging it. It's about a 25-inch Jin Kazama, right? So that's his figure there. You can check around the back here. And if you notice, he's got this. I'm doing this backwards, but he's got this little slot here over his right shoulder. So I wonder what could go in there. What goes in that slot? All right, let's get this other piece out and explore what's doing. So check it out. He's got this. He's got this big Sephiroth wing. This plugs right into his back. So let's do that real quick here, very carefully, making sure we're putting this in there the right way. Uh, Come on. Always careful when it comes to this stuff because you don't want to do it the wrong way and damage it. But you also don't want it to be too loose and fall out. Okay, there it is. That's the finished product. All right. Pretty cool. Got the little USB-C port on the back, so it powers this thing on, and then you can see on the front it's got, some stuff here that probably lights up. I believe the wing lights up, and I think, I don't know if you can see a little letter 8, number 8 on the front. I tend to think that that also lights up. I'm not completely sure, but that's your Tekken 8 logo. So I think both sides of this wing, they illuminate. You can see it's kind of, I don't know if you can see really actually, but it's a bit like translucent. It's got kind of like an orangish sort of tint to it. So that's what's doing there. So that'll be pretty cool. Um, Again, not the tallest of figures. I think what they say, like 25 centimeters. So my metric is really bad, but I'd say it's probably just maybe north of about a foot tall. Not huge, but it's really cool. The attention to detail is awesome. I mean, if you look at like just the pant leg, the art that's going on here, just the detail, it's amazing. Really looks good. It's texturized. It's got a little bit of like the wrinkles there in the pant leg, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. The face is really good. You always want to get a figure that the face resembles the character. All too often you get these, statues, they all look really good, but they always mess up the face. The face doesn't look right. So this does look actually really cool. So I'm digging the design. I like it. It's pretty cool. So no complaints about that. Um, as with all things, you know, uh, Bandai Namco, this was kind of one of the more expensive collector's editions out there, the premium collector's edition. Um, I won't say how much. You guys can look that up for yourself. Do I think it was worth the price? Probably. Yeah. Maybe it's a little bit high, but the quality of the statue is really good. I'm definitely digging that. It's pretty cool. So I mean, if you're a hardcore fan, like I'm honestly I'm huge into Tekken, so for me it's pretty much worth it. Um, for everybody now, maybe it's not worth it. I don't know. There are different levels. I think they released Tekken 8 in like three different collector's levels. So it's just like, you have the basic edition, which is just like the game. And I think there's another one up that has like all the DLC stuff and some of the collectible stuff, but not the figure, not the ring, not the coin. That stuff, I don't think it comes with any of that. But it's like your like deluxe level. I forget exactly what it was, but yeah, this was the big one. This is like their the top end collector's edition, so it's pretty cool. Um, Couple months back, I ended up getting the Brian Fury statue. I did the unboxing video on this channel, and I was really looking forward to that one. That one's huge. I mean, I don't know, maybe 2.5 feet tall, maybe more. It's probably like just short of, yeah, it's probably about 2.5 feet. But it's big. It's just got so much heft to it. And during the course of unboxing that one, found out that I got number one in the production run. So I was super happy about that. So if you want to dial back and check out that video, that one was a lot of fun. That one's cool. Um, so yeah, different fighting games. I always have like your main character and whatever. So I was a big Brian Fury fan. Although Jin is pretty cool, man. I mean, he's the OG, right? He's the Ryu, from Street Fighter. But in the world of Tekken, he's that equivalent. So he's the big deal. So pretty happy about it. Looks really cool. Um, Gonna fire up the game as soon as I can. I'm hearing good things. Like the reviews I've seen, they're just absolutely awesome. Everybody's really happy about it so far. The fighting game community's pretty ecstatic. There were talks originally that this really actually might be the best Tekken game made so far, which, like, hey, yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, they've always kind of like upped their game. Some games better than others, but of like the numeric series, like 1 through 7, the numbered entries, they're just all so good. Those games are amazing. I know some people really didn't like Tekken 4. I didn't mind Tekken 4. I don't recall disliking it at all. I thought it was fine, but it's been a while since I played it. Maybe I got to go back and take another look. But um, Tekken 7 I thought was absolutely amazing. So if it's like anything like that, it's going to be a really good game. So I'm excited for it. So that's all I got. I'm gonna fire this thing up and get this set up. Once I have this thing connected to a power source and everything, and it's lit up and all, yeah, I'll send some pictures or whatever, and you guys can check that out. So, yeah, so thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. This one's quick and easy, but yeah, just really appreciate everybody's support. Have a happy Sunday.